have an opinion about them, and it may be unfavorable to their opinion, but then they're harming their own workers, allegedly.
Unbelievable.
How do you, as the queen of self-confidence and empowering women, you sexually harassing people?
Wow.
You making a new sex act
Detestable.
with bananas
Abhorrent.
in the strip club.
It's inexcusable, man.
The people that are so hyped up on a certain agenda, those are normally the people that are the offenders of their own agendas. The same people that bash gay people all the time.
The contradictory people, man.
That are so hyped up on a certain agenda.
The fake virtuous people, man. The fake virtuous people. The sanctimonious people, man. The people that are sitting on their perches, man. The people that have this superiority mindset, they deludedly think that they're superior to everybody else, bro. Nah, you're not superior, bro.
Making a new sex act with bananas at a strip club.
Cease the arrogance, cease the delusion, cease the overconfidence.
So
kill that overconfidence.
Those are normally the people that are the offenders of their own agenda. The same people that bash gay people all the time, the same people that gay. Same people that's out here, you fat shaming me. Everybody hate fat people. You shouldn't do that. They the ones hurting other women.
The quote unquote tolerant people.
I'll be back after the break.
The quote unquote tolerant people are super intolerant. Yeah, it's incredible, man. It is wild, bro. Indubitably wild that the ones that purport to be tolerant are super intolerant. That's crazy, bro.
Same people that's out here, you fat shaming me. Everybody hate fat people. You shouldn't do that.
They're throwing
Hold on, I'll be back after the break.
They're throwing stones from glass houses, man. You shouldn't throw stones if you live in a glass house. 50 Cent on patiently waiting.
Same people that's gay. Same people that's out here, you fat shaming me. Everybody hate fat people. You shouldn't do that. They the ones hurting other women. Hold on, I'll be back after the break.
Idiocy, stupidity, man. Straight up idiocy, man. Straight up idiocy. It's really sickening.
Yeah, I'm so new to this industry.
Same people that's gay. Same people that's out here, you fat shaming me. Everybody hate fat people. You shouldn't do that. They the ones hurting other women.
Clowns. Bozos.
I'll be back after the break.
I really hope the accusations are not true, because if they are, she is a burn.
As a champion for various causes, and one of them is uplifting women who are overweight.
Well, 3 dancers on her reality show are now suing LIZZO for harassment, weight shaming, and more.
Wow.
Cashapp spoke with 2 of them in their return.
Yeah, I'm so new to this industry, and for this to be my first experience is really crazy.
Ariana Davis and Crystal Williams were both on LIZZO's Amazon Prime show.
Watch out for the big news.
The pair also went on tour with a Grammy Award-winning artist whose real name is Melissa Jefferson. Davis says that she was pressured to attend sex shows in Europe, even though it was against her religious beliefs.
To be honest, this was a corporate office.
Davis says that she was pressured to attend sex shows in Europe, even though it was against her religious beliefs.
Wow.
To be honest, this was a corporate office, and she was doing exactly the same thing that she was doing on tour. Immediately, that was so many HR violations.
On Tuesday, the dancers and their lawyer filed a lawsuit against LIZZO, the star's production company, and Shirlene Quigley, who was the captain of LIZZO's dance team. Quigley posted to Instagram the same day the suit was filed, but did not reference it directly.
I just feel so blessed. I feel so thankful. I feel so full of joy. I had such an amazing time on tour.
The dancers say they were subjected to a hostile work environment that included weight shaming and unequal pay.
Wow. That's crazy.
Williams says she's speaking out because Lizzo is set to do a second season of her Amazon Prime show.
So if there's anything that I can do in my power to ensure that dancers or singers or whoever decides to work with her don't have to go through that same experience.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Upstate Show. I had to get back on Big O Lizzo just a minute because I love calling out these leftist lunatics.
The wokies,
When
the
they're
radicals,
badgering everybody else,
the
they're
extremists,
being evil to everybody
the
else,
contradictory
gaslighting,
people,
and they're acting like
the
everybody
vituperative
else is
people,
problem, fat is beautiful.
the
Because
intolerant
the other
people.
fat girls right. How you want people to think that you being big bone, you being Diggy Small,
Plus
or whatever
size.
you want to call it, it's supposed to be honored. You don't even honor it. How is Lizzo a role model? They mad at Jason Aldean because he made the song, but Lizzo was considered the role model of the young women, and she's making her backup dancers eat bananas after they've been in the bodily cavity of
The
adult
JJs,
entertainment.
Punanis.
Like what? Like I don't
It's
understand.
unbelievable, man.
What will make you be that nasty?
That
You can't be sloppy and
that
nasty.
dishonorable.
Bodily cavity of adult entertainers. Like what? Like I don't
That
understand.
crappy.
What will make you be that nasty?
Disreputable.
You can't be both this up. You can't be sloppy and nasty. Maybe if you were really attractive, maybe people would give you a pass, but then you built like SpongeBob.
Facially, she looks good in the face, but she gotta lose. She gotta
For
lose.
general and
She gotta lose
specific
weight.
or general and special damages, as well as punitive damages.
She's a talented singer, man. That's facts. She's a talented singer, but she's a wokey, man, and it's sad. She's a snowflake, a soft.
For general and specific or general and special damages, as well as punitive damages and attorney's fees. It says the stunning nature of how Lizzo and her management team treated their performers seems to go against everything Lizzo stood for publicly, while privately she weight shamed her dancers,
Mistreats
demonized them in ways that are
the
absolutely
rides.
demoralizing. The plaintiff claimed.
Wow.
So we shall see, what this ends up being, and will the mainstream media, will they call out their darling, the one in which they shamed you if you had any opinion? They will ban you on social media if you had any opinion. And just to piggyback on what I said,
They will lambast you
politics is that
if you have a dissident opinion, a
it's
dissenting
almost the
opinion.
people that are the most unforgiving and crazy about certain things are the ones that are violating it themselves. The same thing about people who are like gay bashing. Like I get it, man. Like I always say this when I talk about gay people. I always say it's America. Do what you want to do.
Freedom of
Don't bother me. I don't really
Yeah.
care what you do. Who cares?
It's your prerogative, your
Like,
volition,
that's
what you
want
do
to have
behind the
in your life.
scenes, behind
Man,
closed
nobody
doors.
needs to know that you're gay. Nobody
Yeah.
cares. But it's the
When
one.
you try to coerce, that's when it's a problem.
I normally give a statement of like redemption. I don't just call them the F word and I hate all of them.
Castigate,
they all go to
denigrate.
hell. Like I don't even go that hard.
Low
And I feel like
vibration.
people that go that hard, they have no grace and mercy. There are people that are dabbling in it. They dabbling in it. I often think people, when it comes to pornography, I've seen some people lately that just real hard on pornography. I think pornography is wrong. I think it's bad. But I think some people are like
Detrimental.
really hard. And they have these activist groups where they go, kids, men use pornography and they get all crazy about it. And you're like, wait a minute, you're going to super hard. Let me just say this. I don't think that pornography as a Christian man or as a Christian in general is conducive. I don't think men should watch pornography if you're a Christian. People that's not Christians in their own life, I don't know what they do. I don't know how they entertain themselves. Before I got saved, I've entertained looking at pornography. I mean, I looked at pornography after I had gotten saved. But before I got saved, I didn't have a care in the world, and I didn't ask God to help me with it or nothing. I was just all deep in it. But I know other people who were couples used to watch it together. So people in their own life do what you want to do. But I think as a Christian, you shouldn't do. But there are people that are so crazy about it that you're like, bro, you going so hard. Like, why you worry about what this person
Extreme.
They like? Why can't you say, according to my sanity, I think it's not right? Now, sex trafficking, of course, that's another monster that I think is a byproduct of pornography and things of that nature, which is another reason why it's not a really good thing to do. But I hope that my point is getting across that the main people that are just gaslighting others over certain topics are mainly the ones that are violating. The ones that are peacocking themselves up,
sitting on purchase,
are normally the ones that are immoral.
they're committing
I'm telling you,
transgressions.
like normal people that I think are good-hearted people, they don't boast about their
Truly virtuous. They don't overcompensate. They don't gasconate. They don't seek external validation. They just, you know what I mean? They show and prove through their actions.
I'm telling you, like
they don't brag. They don't flex.
They
don't try to
their philanthropic endeavors
or their altruism.
They say everything and they talk about it when it's applicable. But the one
And when you brag,
on top,
you're on that authentic.
Look at what I have done for these people and these
Fugazi,
people and these people.
fake
A lot of
ish.
times they're the ones that are covering for something. They're the most
Overcompensate.
evil people.
Yeah.
But in order to validate their own theology of themselves,
they're trying to fill a void.
Identity.
Yeah.
That's over exaggerated.
Yeah.
Like a person that got to tell you they're confident.
Or people that got to tell you they're rich or
a person is telling you
wealthy or whatever. They're not really.
To be moral.
Or whatever.
Without
Smart
any
or.
reason. I think you guys understand what I'm talking about.
The people that are really rich, they don't overcompensate.
They just telling you.
They don't.
To be moral without any.
They're not buying all these.
Like I think we should all preach morality, but without reasonableness and grace for other people, those are the people that are probably more. And LIZZO is an example of that. And I hope that, you know, this is my thing. I try not to
Overcompensation is whack.